In this video, we are going to be talking about momentum. Momentum is a vector quantity defined as the product of the mass and the velocity of an object. Change in momentum is closely related to force. Newton's first law stated that force equals change in momentum over the change in time. If we rearrange this, we will have force times time equal the change in momentum. This is what we call the impulse momentum theory. The theorem states that when a net force is applied to an object for a certain time interval, it will cause a change in the object's momentum that is equal to the product of the force applied in this time interval. Engineers use this theory to determine stopping distances for cars and trucks.
When an egg thrown on a hard surface, it undergoes a change in momentum in a very short interval. The force exerted on it is large due to collision, but when an egg is thrown on a soft surface, it undergoes the same change in momentum but over a much larger interval because the force exerted on it is small.
And now we will talk about conservation of momentum, which means that momentum is neither created nor destroyed. It only moves from one place to another. Now consider this game. When the white ball hits the blue ball, the white one's velocity and momentum decrease, while the blue ball encounters an increase in velocity and momentum. The momentum of each ball changes due to collision, but the total momentum of both balls remains constant. This is what we call law of conservation of momentum. Total initial momentum is equal to the total final momentum. We can see this in a group of swinging balls. The momentum is transferred from the first ball to the last one through the middle balls that will cause the last one to move. Now, let's talk about types of collisions. In this video, we see two magnets. When colliding, they bounce off without touching. This is called perfectly elastic collision, defined as an encounter between two bodies in which total kinetic energy is equal before and after the encounter. We can also see this type of collision between atoms that are in thermal agitation. Atoms rebound from each other with the same kinetic energy as before a collision. And now, let's move to the second type of collision. In this shot, we see a soft ball. Whenever it hits the racket, it sticks to it and forms a new shape. This is called perfectly inelastic collision. A collision in which, when two objects collide, they stick together after the collision and form a new shape. There may be light, heat, or sound generated, and there might be some deformation involved in the collision. And that is all about types of collision.
In this video, we talked about momentum, impulse momentum theorem, conservation of momentum, and inelastic and inelastic collision.